Call the meeting to order. Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Here.
Alderman Hoppy. Here. Alderman Kerwin.
Here.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Here.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Here.
Alderman Persick.
Here.
Alderman Studer. Alderman Tudor. Here. All present, you have a quorum.
Declare that the regular meeting of the Wilmington City Council on December 3rd, 2013 is now in session. Council, you have approval of the minutes for November 19th before you.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we approve the minutes, November 19th, placed on file.
We have a motion by Alderman Hoppy. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Tudor. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Hoppy.
Yes.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Studer.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
You have 6 yes, 2 pass, motion passes.
Mayor's report, not much to report tonight other than I'd just like to basically tell the members of the chamber, with you here, another job well done in regards to the Christmas parade this past weekend. We had a wonderful turnout, wonderful weather. I think the ice sculptures turned out better than most people expected. Got a lot of compliments on those. People really enjoyed it. We had great crowds down at the North Island. The Lions Club is in full gear now with their lights down on the island, so if you get a chance to walk through, and it's a good time. So it was good to see all the people come out for that weekend. So other than that, that's all I have for the mayor's report tonight. Citizens' comments? Any citizens' comments tonight?
Mr. Mayor, I think just make one comment. You're talking about the Christmas parade.
Yes, sir.
It was great, but something needs to be done more about the enforcement of these kids running out into the street. I seen one kid that almost got hit by that army truck, almost run up his arm because he was grabbing for a piece of candy.
Yeah, we.
I mean, it's.
Right after that, or shortly after that, say the next day, I had discussions with our police chief, as well as some of the other officers who went down there. So we recognize the problem. Whether we have to do roping or something like that is something that definitely is going to be looked at from a security or safety standpoint by the police department, and in any future parade, because of the way the crowds are congregating, especially downtown. So
Yeah. I mean, I thought this kid was going to catch it for sure.
yeah, so it's something to look at, and then at the same time we'll work with the chamber, through their parade and catfish days and everything else to make sure that we don't have those types of situations occur. So it's always a danger. Thank you. Okay, other citizens' comments. Planning and zoning, their next scheduled meeting is for this Thursday, December 5th, 2013. I believe the variance is on that agenda, correct, Tony? For the police
Yes.
station, the variance. All right. Committee reports, building grounds, parks, health and safety, Alderman Persick, Alderman.
Mr. Mayor, the next scheduled meeting is Wednesday, December 11th at 6 o'clock.
Water, sewer, streets and alleys committee, Alderman Studer, Alderman Kerwin.
Mr. Mayor, next scheduled meeting is Wednesday, December 11th, 2013 at 5:30 p.m.
I'd like to make one comment on that. I'd like to thank Superintendent Van Dyne and the Public Works crew. They've been doing a heck of a job trying to get these leaves picked up. Weather has been a little bit of a problem, and the tornado didn't do any good either, because we lost a few guys to go out and work in other areas. But they've been doing a heck of a job. Thank you.
Police and ESDA, Alderman Studer, Alderman Tudor.
Mr. Mayor, next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, December 10th, 2013 at 5:30 p.m.
Finance Administration and Land Acquisition, again, Alderman Studer, Alderman Tudor.
Mr. Mayor, I have one. I move to approve the amounts payable report dated December 3rd, 2013 in the amount of $663,027.40 as presented by Accountant Kim Doe.
A motion by Alderman Studer, do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Alderman Hoppy. Any discussion? Just as note, the sewer payments in this accounts payable, right? There was a question raised, there was a high amount last month. Kim, you would know by chance?
Yes, last month's question was why the payables amount seems so high. We did a lot of expenditures in the capital project fund. We purchased the land for the police department. We also made a payment to William Scotsman of $310,000.
Good call, Frank. Thank you. All right, excellent. Any other discussion? I'll get a little sidetracked here. Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Studer,
Yes.
Alderman Hoppy,
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall,
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin,
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne,
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall,
Yes.
Alderman Persick,
Yes.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
All yes, motion passes.
Mr. Mayor, next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, December 17, 2013, at 6 p.m.
Ordinance and license, Alderman Hoppy, Alderman Hall.
Next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, December 10th at 6 o'clock.
Personnel and collective bargaining, Alderman Larry Hall, Alderman Persick.
We have nothing at this time and no meeting.
No? No executive on the agenda.
I don't see it. But
Taking care of you there, Larry.
we may have to talk about the bears.
No, you're not.
Maybe some personnel.
Not as much as we have to talk about the Packers. We'll
Not
talk
to
about
the end of December.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We didn't lose to Minnesota though.
You lost the Bears.
City administrator.
City Administrator's report, Mr. Graham.
Yes, we got the traffic warrants done on Route 53 at South Arsenal Road for the temporary light, and we did meet the warrant. So we're waiting for IDOT's final approval to put the temporary lights up. The contractor is aware of it, so we're hoping in the next couple of weeks we'll have a date when those temporary traffic lights will go up at South Arsenal 53. It definitely is going to help with the winter months coming up and all the truck traffic coming out of only transport and landfill.
I thought there was lights there.
Not at 53 in South Arsenal. Going to the local 150 and all that.
Past Corbin.
Yeah, they're all like that.
53 and New River Road's got one.
Oh, okay, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, we had to do the state required us to do a warrant analysis, and we went out and it did qualify for lights. I mean, the whole project's gonna be done next summer, with all the improvements with the lanes, so it's nice to get the lights up now. There was a vote today in Indiana, reference to their regional planning committee. They voted yes, so the next major vote will be next week, which will be their final vote.
That's the 12th, right?
Yes, the 12th for Indiana. And that then will drive the next meeting, once that vote is completed. They were planning on trying to have a meeting December 17th or 18th. They decided not to do that because of the holidays, and so they were going to do the meeting in January. So next time we got a date there. Bridgeport, Walser foundation was done for the transload facility. Walls will be going up, and Zion Road's got the curb in now, so the road will be access into there. And Burlington Northern is finishing up their grading, and they'll start laying track hopefully in the next, well, it depends on weather, in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And the other projects are starting to come in review. We had a meeting up at IDOT today for the travel plaza. We all agreed with the relocating of the access road and allow that to be relocated. Where you can see where they finish up Lorenzo Road, there's looks like a road could be done. So that road will get built first. And when that road gets done, then they'll be able to vacate the access, the frontage road. And that road will come around and ultimately connect to the frontage road, so people will still be able to drive down frontage road instead of taking the curve around. It'll be like, if you look where our water tower is, where all our water hydrants are, that's where the road's going to come out. That'll connect the frontage road. And so that project, it's a good meeting, a couple hours up from Schaumburg today.
Well, that helps us with that commercial development area. I mean, tremendously by doing that. It provides more area.
It opened up about, we sort of scaled it today, it opened up about another 26 more acres of what we call view, about I-55 view, which is what some of the outlets like to have. And they are, Jones LaSalle is starting to put together, now that this is done, they will put together more of a packet for a larger commercial area right off 55 to be located there, so hopefully we may be able to attract some more retail. But Petro, the Travel Plaza, well, now we'll be able to finish up the final engineering and
They look to break ground in the spring, right?
yes, break ground this spring for that. Project Lego, the pad's just about done. We're meeting with the company next week for the final design of all the buildings. And then we'll hopefully be able to go vertical on those sometime in late February or March. Get the pad done and go vertical on that project. So right now, it looks like to be 1.6 million square feet. I'm looking over the plans today for the first one up, besides the transload facility. So but things are looking really, really positive too on the transload facility. They got at least one user that wants to ship back to California product. They got that contract in hand now, so it's starting to look very, very good for them.
Is that Lego, like Legos?
No, it's called Project Lego. We
Oh,
can't release a name yet because the company is still negotiating the final terms.
Still
and conditions.
confidentiality clauses. We get a lot of these through Deco and stuff. We get companies that come and look, they got all kinds of different names.
Yeah,
There's, I think, the latest one out is, I think, Project Baseball.
Project Baseball we're working on now.
There's one that's out there now. Yeah, they come up with different names to maintain the confidentiality of the proposed business.
The thing about Project Lego is we are the final site. There's no more sites being considered. Mainly they're waiting for the state to sign off on some of the incentives that the state offers these companies. So as soon as that happens, I think we'll be able to make an announcement in a couple of weeks.
Tony, did that truck stop out there annexed into the city?
No.
Okay. I knew there was some.
Yeah, when Road Rangers contract, they couldn't finish the final terms and conditions of the contract, they walked away from it.
Road Rangers looking for
Yeah.
So we have somebody interested on the south side now for travel?
Yes, Travel America. It's going to be a Petro, Travel America, and then they have the Iron Skillet, it's the restaurant, and they got the.
So they'll be in direct competition with the.
Correct.
Oh, yeah,
not
that's
in
the,
city.
yeah.
Correct.
But they're, that area is already annexed.
That's annexed. The only thing you guys will see probably in about 5 weeks, when the engineering's finally done, you gotta approve that site plan, and actually we have to create a lot for it, because in the annexation agreement, we kept the commercial really generic. We just said to identify up to 40 to 60 acres. So for zoning purposes, we gotta create the lot and zone it for B3. It's zoned under our PID, but then zoned that use for Travel Plaza, which is within the zoning district, so. But that'll go through planning commission, site plan, and then it'll come to you guys for zoning approval. Be good.
Also, I guess on another note, I just seen on an email that the state passed the pension reform bill.
Yes.
Helps the state out, doesn't help the local municipalities out. I don't think they went far enough. It's a good start. I just hope they keep going, because a lot of the local municipalities were hoping for in their pension reform bill to have some type of relief to local municipalities, and none of that was offered. Still a lot of burden on the cities, but we still keep pushing to go for that. So. All you have there, Mr. Garrett?
Our new employee, Garrett Fowler, is, well, with all our employees, but
He hasn't left yet?
he hasn't left yet. He's still enjoying the job. He's out there working. And he does have a place over by Grundy Bank, duplex over there that's ready.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I think he was waiting until his family.
Oh, yeah, his family, that's
They're
temporary.
in school right now, so.
Yeah. They're looking for a permanent, for the family to move this summer.
All right.
I gotta play some waters in. Okay.
Attorney's report there, Mr. Irvin.
Thank you. You should be seeing an ordinance pretty soon in regards to property that remains after the city purchased the land for the police station. there's a requirement in that contract that after the purchase goes through, the city is to adopt an ordinance finding that there's still enough lot coverage available for the facility in terms of land to building ratio and also drainage. So, regarding that, and talking to Colby about it and the attorney for the landlord to get it all in order, so you should be seeing that shortly. I've been contacting the Illinois Department of Natural Resources in regards to their requirements for an easement. I haven't heard from them, and I'm going to be contacting them this week concerning that. Last I heard, they wanted to do a flow study in regards to the water that goes there for them to help determine where the easements would be for the dam. So that's all I have.
Next regular city council meeting scheduled for Tuesday, December 17th, 2013, at 7 o'clock p.m. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.